Planet Coaster is a game about building roller coasters and theme parks. I've built in a lot of roller coasters, but I haven't built any theme parks, so that's why today I'm starting a YouTube series of actually building a theme park. But the question is, what am I going to be building today? A parking lot. So I kind of forgot to record, but here's the basic design I'm going for. It's 4 parking lots and then an entrance above 2 slanted ones. And yeah, that's about it. Here's me currently theming up, and as you can see, those gaps you saw are now covered with scenery and canopies, just for shade and also lighting once it becomes dark. Now, a little bit into how I want to add your guys' user input into this park. Currently every single space or parking space is closed. Not closed, but there's just nothing in it. That's why I want you guys to comment down below any car design you guys want, and as long as you are subscribed to the channel, I will be adding it to the park. Most likely, depending on how many people are actually commenting car designs, I will definitely fill this parking lot up. I really hope so. So yeah, don't worry, I'm going to pick every single comment as long as it's appropriate. But a little bit back to like me actually building it, or this time lapse. I want to preface this by saying that I actually didn't really take any inspiration for this entire project so far. The most I actually did take inspiration from was Six Flags Great America and how they structured the security checkpoint and the entrance. But even then, I still added a pretty sizable gap with a statue in between, just to separate the entrance and the security checkpoint. But yeah, I did a very similar building, and I added the same tables with those x-ray machines for bags that are apparently not searched yet. But I actually had a pretty fun time overall building the entrance of this park. Normally I don't really know what I'm doing, but now I really just wanted to focus on realism, and I've seen all Digital Dan Isle of Discovery videos, so I'm pretty much an expert at this point. But yeah, as you can see here, I just wanted to go for some very simplistic, but like it really looks nice. I'm not sure if I'm taking architectural inspiration from any specific building style to my knowledge, but if you guys can tell me what it looks most similar to in the comment section, then I will feel free to search it up. As for what I'm going to plan on doing in the future, this series will be mainly building a park with themes that are already in-game, so I'm most likely not going to stretch out too far. Maybe I might incorporate a steampunk area or a dragon-themed area. Not How to Train Your Dragon, although that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm mainly sticking to non-IP themes, just for this park at least, since it is my first full park in Planet Coaster. And yes, I do fully plan on finishing this park. So yeah, continue to watch this series. This is just the first episode. But what I'm currently doing right now is just kind of creating the Green Lantern logo. I think that's what it looks like, but not really. This is supposed to have like a fountain and a Talented 4 logo in the middle. And I think it looks or turned out pretty well. So yeah, it's currently physically impossible to recreate this in real life because it is levitating in the air, and the only support it has is a very, very tiny amount of buoyancy in the water. But yeah, I will change that in the future, and once I create the next episode, most likely. Anyways, next episode, I do plan on building my first roller coaster and area. So this is going to be inspired by a ride in Iowa, United States, if you're not from the United States. That's all I'm going to say, because in my opinion, I think if I say a bit more, it'll be a bit too obvious, so just take that as you will. It's going to be a front entrance coaster you're going to see from like the 2 left parking lots, so that's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to have, one more hint, a lot of hang time. That's out of your seat moments, whether that be hang time or air time. That's all I'm going to say. Now, focusing more on the entrance, I wanted to focus on that circle theme I talked about earlier with a wooden circle, a giant wood circle, which I scaled up and then I duplicated to make it thicker. And then I added also 2 circles to the side, but this one was already big enough to fit 12 ticket booths. Or not booths, but like scanning in areas for guests to walk through. So the other 2 were just meant for decoration and just other purposes. This area, or this plaza, includes two shops, or not shops, but guest service areas as well. This was just purely meant to add something else that guests can interact with. I just realized, like literally right now as I'm speaking to you, I didn't actually add any benches or any trash cans, so that's the next thing I'm going to be doing. I would say expect next episode to be a lot more entertaining. This is just building a parking lot and an entrance, but if you're finding inspiration from this, great. And if you have any ideas for future projects in this park, great as well. Also, I just realized that if you didn't already know, I created a survey in my posts that said, should I review roller coasters or should I build a theme park? And it turns out that only after I checked a little bit, like a couple days later, the building a theme park one that I originally thought did win didn't actually win, and it was the coaster review. So I will be reviewing roller coasters very soon. I've actually worked on a video previously, but I haven't yet finished it, so that's probably gonna be what I'm gonna be working on. But yeah, this is all the recording I have, unfortunately. My laptop ran out of space, so yeah, I wasn't able to record anymore. But here is the final product from day one. So, as I said previously, my recording did cut off since I didn't have any disk space. So, I'm just going to show you the progress I did make while I was recording to nothing, because I wasn't actually recording. So, here's, first of all, the finished entrance. As you can see, this fence is over here and here, and this is like the little kiosk I was talking about, where you can scan and go through. This is actually just like one full gate here, but I divided it into two, and then I split up like this. I think this looks really nice, first of all, and I'm pretty happy with it. Over here is just simply these like little two scenery areas, and that's about it. As you saw here, this is what I'm talking about, these like x-ray machines just to take a look in your bags and stuff. And yeah, this is the parking lot. This is the finished parking lot. As you can see here, these canopies look great, and I have these lights that light up when it's time to light up stuff. This is a corkscrew I created. I don't know why, but I think it's just gonna have some symbolic history. Maybe I'll make an arrow looper, and this is just gonna be a part of like its retracking process, or maybe I took out an arrow looper. Maybe it adds some history to the park. This is the little place I added here. There's going to be a line going through this pathway, and it's going to be finished at some point. Just not right now. I wanted to focus on the entrance and these like areas right here. As you can see, this is like the full extent of like how many spots there are. I don't know exactly how many there are, but you can see a car template I'm ready to paste everywhere for all of you guys to comment your ideas on. Right here, as I talked about previously, is where the first ride is going to be. So the area specifically is going to move towards the left and center that I'm going to be working on for the next week. This is going to be a series I upload weekly, so most likely every 1 to 2 weeks there's going to be a new episode out. Yeah, so this is about the time where I say, yeah, join my Discord server. There will be a link in the description. I will post updates on the progress of this theme park, as well as talk to all of you guys and give you conversational advice. So thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of me actually building a theme park. Please like and subscribe. This is the first episode, so, you know, I don't expect there to be a lot of attention at the moment, but hopefully as the series progresses, I make a lot more, meet a lot, and talk to a lot more people, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.